Hey guys, naMehTnoJ here with a tutorial slash breakdown on how to use my Jurrac deck. In case you're wondering why I'm doing this, is because I did a poll back when I posted, I believe it was my February deck this year, and it was my Tuningware Exodia deck. And it's not exactly an OTK, but I put it in the title anyway. So I put down for people to either favorite, or not favorite, thumbs up 20 times or comment 20 times, 20 separate people by the way, for asking if they want me to make more tutorials. So this is pretty much what this video is about and why I'm doing it. So just in case those are wondering. And also shuffling the deck so you can see that this deck is not going to be stacked or, so to speak, rigged to make it look like it performs the best or anything. Woo. I wanted to decide to jump away. Random order and blah. Blah the blah blah. Alright, I'm going to put the deck here. You should be able to see it, just so you know. This is the extra deck, by the way. Just the standard basic, that's all you need. So, drawing 5. Let's say you're going, first. You're going first here. Not bad, you actually got a pretty fair hand. 3 monsters, 3 spell traps. We have Destroyosaurus, Jurassic World, Call the Haunted, Jurrac Velo, Solidarity, and Hyper Hammerhead. Pretty fair hand, actually. Now, we're going to go first here, assuming that we're going first. Mind you, all these situations are situational and not based on absolute anything. Any shenanigans you do in a duel are up to you and your own judgment on how to play out or with them. So, we're not going to say, oh, what if he effect Valard? I would do that, not you, because I don't know what's going to happen. But we're just going off possible situations here. So you summon your Velo, set your Call to Haunted, and let's say you just play your Jurassic World because you do have the backups, essentially. So your current field, opponent attacks into it, boom. We're going to go for, why not, we'll go for another monster here. We're going to get Monoloth. Now your Solidarity is instantly alive now, so to speak. We'll cut it because people, okay, it's cut. Calm down, people. So you draw, boom, pause. Okay, doesn't matter because you have Call on it in case your opponent's going to do shenanigans. So we're going to normal summon our Hyper Hammerhead, sync straight away because we feel like it. Summon Jurrac Giganto because you need 1 tuner and 1 or more non-dinosaur type tuner, or non-tuner dinosaur type monsters, my bad. So you have him. With his effect, you're going to gain 200, all your Jurrac monsters you control gain 200 for each Jurrac in your grave. We have 2, Velo, Monoloth, so that's 400, plus this, 700. His attack's now 28. He can win over Stardust. Or Scrap Archfiend. Now your opponent, let's say you attack the Mirror Force, boom. Call, boom. Okay, destroy the monster. Great Keeper Spy. What? Shenanigans. Anyways, so they get our monster. Their turn. They summon Ascendant, pop him, and attack, whatever. We're just going off kind of situational. Draw, Black Stego. Now we, mind you, we have these 4 guys right here. And, oh, they also MST'd your Jurassic World, let's just say. Alright, so you drop your Destroyosaurus. With his effect, you're searching on our Jurassic World. And your other one, if you draw into it, still this game, if you don't beat your opponent by then, you're gonna, well, guess what? You're gonna still, it's not gonna be a useless card because it's also a monster slash terraforming card. Now, if you had terraforming in this deck and you couldn't play Destroyosaurus because it doesn't have that effect, you'd have a dead card. Oh, I should say actually they destroyed your Jurassic World with their own Necro Valley. Anyways, Jurassic World, Black Stego, Solidarity, set, you attack their descendant, destroy it, boom, okay, whatever. They don't have counteraction card. They forgot their warning set, whatever. Anyways, so you make a pass, you deal some damage, they forget, they try to attack this guy, boom, he defends himself. It's alright, they don't have their Necro Valley right now, we know that. And we know, whatever. Anyways, you draw, Jurrac Velo, summon, summon, and before they, let's say they set a monster last turn, and we have a guess that's Spy. We're gonna Pulse. Now, right now you have 1100 bonus with these two cards being applied. So he is 23, he is 28. You attack, you did 51. All right. Set again. You have Fossil Dig. Okay, we're gonna use it because they don't have anything to chain. Ooh, who will we go for? Out of complete weirdness, we're gonna make the most absurd monster in the extra deck that you can play with this deck. Search out Gallum, summon Synchro Shogun into Jurrac Meteor. Use his effect, blast everything up on the field, including your opponents, and you get the special summon after his effect is blast everything up to summon. Yeah, Gallum. Yeah, why not? So you're already done at least over 6,000, if I'm correct, because 51 with these two, and damage from Giganto. You go for game. I mean, not, mind you, not like, oh, that's impossible, it's not going to work, because your opponent most likely will have 20 defense cards in their back row. We're just going off slightly situational, people. Remember that. So, you know, that's a kind of situational case, but hey. Now I'll show you another hand. And it doesn't make sense that your opponent goes strangely, for those that are keeping track, from X-Sabers to Gravekeepers. Although that would be an interesting deck, because you could play Arcanite Magician with Ember's Blade, not Ember's Blade, with Fullhelm Knight and your Spies. That would be an interesting deck. Oh, I have to try that. That'd be interesting, because you could summon so much. Interesting. Could play TGs in it too. Okay, now I'm done blamming, whatever. Draw 5. Ooh, ow. What? Ooh, nice. 6 cards, 2 monsters, 4 spells and traps. Okay, 2 spells. 3 spells, my bad. Alright, so you drew in Velo, Gaiba, Solidarity, Fossil Dig, Solemn Judgment, best card, Dark Hole. Okay. Now right here, not bad actually, because we open up pretty fair for what we want. Now, your Solidarity is already live because you drew Fossil Dig. How is this possible? Fossil Dig into Destroysaurus, use him, you get Jurassic World. Boom. Right there. You thin your deck by 2 cards. I already made your Solidarity live. And also that, but now your Jurrac monsters are at least going to be an easy going to be an easy 800 bonus on their body. So right here, you adjusted your deck by 2 cards already. Right there. You didn't lose any advantage though, because they were simple 1-for-1s. Alright, so we summon our Velo, play Jurassic World. We feel like it, we're going to play Solidarity, set our Judgment, and keep these 2 in our back in our hand. Opponent obviously has nothing to counter. You go. Alright, you have call. Alright, now we're going to add some crazy shenanigans to this. We're going to play Gaiba, they Torrent, you drop Judgment. Okay, we're already obviously committed to this game. So we attack, destroy their monster, because, come on, you have 28 point beater right now with these 2 cards being applied. So you search out, dun dun dun, Monoloth, because you can. You can't attack because his effect's applied. You attack again. Alright, boom, done 28. Alright, main phase 2, sync, and we go for Mr. Giganto. Alright, with these 2, 32 with his effect, that is 400 more, so he's 3600. This guy is 3400. Sit call, opponent goes, they Dark Hole. Well, don't cry about it because you can call Hunt it when they attack. To Giganto. Now he's gonna have, I don't know how I got 600 attack. Sorry, 400, so this guy actually went 32. Now he has 600 plus more attack. Now he is 38. You just drew Jurassic World, and that kind of sucks. Now, instead of chaining this during your opponent's battle phase, you can wait. equal them with your own dark hole. Swap out for this guy, and now you have 38 point beater, and you attack, so that's already 6,600. Yeah, because we did 28 with this. Do the math. So you have done 6,600 points of damage. Opponent has 1,400. They don't have much to counter you, but they draw MST. Pop this. We cry again. Alright, Hydro Gallon for game. Even if they stop that. Solidarity, wow. MST. Gallon. Okay, so it took you 3 turns to draw into the monster. But nonetheless, that I think is a pretty fair breakdown. Some combos some people may not see here. If you don't, Gallon plus Hera equals awesome. Unless a ruling or I am wrong otherwise. Where is he? There he is. If you, let's say you open with Hera and Gallon, just let's say the 2 of the 6 cards you open with, you can set this, your opponent attacks into it. Either way the effect goes off. If I'm correct, you can chain Hera to the effect, even if they discard to negate this guy, and summon this guy. So if I'm correct, when this is destroyed, even if its effect negated, if I'm correct, you can special summon this guy, and you plus, actually, because even if they negate, this would have been a normal 1-for-1 with this card alone, but with Hera, you actually got a plus. If people haven't been paying attention, if you open with any of these 3 cards, actually sorry, these 2 cards, with Solidarity, you already have Solidarity live. Because you can either go boom into this, and instantly if you have any other monsters, they're increased. But 1100, essentially. And then any following Solidarities you may play. Also, some shenanigans I have found that work kind of funny is, you know, you have this. I mean, you have 2300 beater right here that if you destroy it, your opponent loses out. Also, Jurrac Elo plus Hera equally just makes Giganto. So that plus or any of your Jurracs that are level 4s or any other dinosaurs at level 4 with Mono off equals, once again, Mr. Big. So that is kind of how the deck works. I mean, you have to apply the situation to how you're playing the deck at that time, but this is kind of a breakdown of how the deck works. It's just for those that are wondering. If you don't want to run Mirror Force, I would not advise playing Torrential Tribute because you don't really actually have any 1-for-1s in the deck yourself to activate when they're destroyed in general, like Sangan. You're not playing TGs, you're not playing Sangan, you're not playing Plant, so you don't benefit off playing Torrential Tribute. So I would not recommend that card. But for people that don't want to play 3 Solidarity, you can play Mind Control, Compulsory, or swap out the Compulse and still put in 2 Solemn Warnings. So either way, and then you can add more Synchros, by the way. And with Mind Control in the deck, you can make more shenanigans because you already play 5 Synchro or 5 tuners yourself. So that's pretty much it, guys. That's pretty much how the deck works. It's pretty fun because you're playing with dinosaurs, and if you haven't played with dinosaurs yet, then you should probably play with this deck because it's a fun way. It's a cheap deck, essentially. I mean, Solemn Judgment, Warnings if you play them. I mean, those are probably going to be your only really power money cards, or money cards, I should say, because everything else is within $2 to $3, if at best. I mean, Jurrac Meteor is probably the only expensive synchro in the deck. It's like $1.75, $2. So, and everything else is roughly around $1, $1.50, or less. Other than your Judgment and Mirror Force. Yeah, so that's pretty much it, guys. I mean, you just gotta find the cards. Boom. I mean, there it is. It's a fun deck. So don't be afraid to play it. Take some time to get used to it. It's not your standard aggressive deck, but it can be really aggressive if you pull off the cards. I kid you not. So, and if the card was not forbidden, I would recommend you to play Oppression in this deck as soon as it becomes legal again. Because Hera is through Damage Step, Jurrac Velo, Damage Step, The only monsters you wouldn't be able to summon are your Synchros and use Jurrac Ayla's effect, but that shouldn't be a problem because you only run 2 Alos. Alios. I don't know how you pronounce it, I'll be honest. So you could actually work great with Oppression in this deck. And I played Oppression before it went banned status. And the card worked great in this deck because you got by while your opponent suffered because your Hera comes through the damage step. They can't do anything to it. So that's pretty much it, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. And peace out once again.